Hey, what's up, guys? So today I'm going to be talking about my setup. I know you guys see it on videos and things like that, but I've never actually gone into depth on what's in it, where I got it, how I use it, things like that. So let's start off. First of all, this is the Bunn Gear Command Center by Joe Bunn. This booth comes in white and in black. I like the white because it just looks a little cleaner. As long as you keep it clean, it looks cleaner. Perfect for weddings, graduation parties, things like that. Perfect. Anyway, let's get into it. The Bunn Gear comes with a laptop stand. It comes with bags. One bag houses that top portion. The other bag houses this middle part and the base plate. It does come with like blank, so you have to buy these adapters and then connect your antennas. You run the wire down there, and like with the microphone is in here, and I'll get into that right now. My controller is the DDJ 1000 SRT. This was my backup controller up until a while back. My primary controller, which is this one here, the Flex 10, went out, completely went black. The only thing that lights up is like this little top light. That's all that lights up. The whole thing went out, so I'm gonna have to replace that. And in its place, I put in the DDJ SRT. I vinyl wrapped this one, that one as well. These wraps, I get them at 12-inch skins. They're about $100 to about, I think this one was like 89 maybe, because it's an older controller. That one was about $100, but still good price, easy to do. Anybody can do it. Anyway, the plexiglass. The command center comes with it's like a matte, very thin material that breaks pretty easily. I did the plexiglass. I bought this and I cut it myself to size, and it fits perfect. All right, let's take this off. Show you guys what's inside. So inside the booth, you got these rails that hold up the controller. You got to level it out with these. Once it's flush, you put the top down, and that's how that goes. In here, I have my DMX Go. It's covered with gaff tape because it has a little light and it comes through the glass, and you can see it on the top. So put some gaff tape so you can't see that. Powering my my DMX Go, the dongle, the microphone, the controller, and the laptop. Very simple setup back here. Here are the XLRs for the speakers. All the way over here, you got the laptop connector and then the power. Laptop, I use this not a power bank, USB bank, because Macs don't come with USB, so you got to buy this bank thing, and it goes all the way in here through this hole. And I'll show you guys what I have on the other side. So in here, I do have an external hard drive. If you guys are gonna use a laptop, at least me, I have no music in here. In case this goes out at a gig, I can go and get my backup laptop, throw it on here, connect it, and it's like if nothing happened. So all my music's on an external hard drive. If you guys are gonna get one, go with a solid state drive. These are really good. There's no moving parts, like a little disc inside or nothing, so it's gonna be very reliable. It's gonna last you forever. I think mine's like a 1 terabyte or something like that. I don't know. It's more than enough. Anyway, in here, I have the mic DMX Go. This is how I control lighting. This is the antenna for your iPad. And then here, technically, is supposed to be the dongle. When you put the dongle here, this antenna will be too close to this one, so it kind of interferes. So what I did, I put an XLR and I ran it all the way over here. When you come here, this is where the dongle's at. So now I have one antenna here and one over here, and it doesn't interfere, and that seems to be working pretty good. All right, under the controller down here, I do have my microphone setup. I'm using the Phoenix Pro PTU71. Really good microphone, very reliable, very cheap, but yet very good. As long as when you get to a gig, you do this. You hold down the set, it'll scan through the buttons. Scan through the channels, and it'll find you the best reception. Once you do that, you pair your mic. Mics are actually really good too. They're like solid metal. and very, like I said, very reliable. So make sure you scan the room, even if you've been at that venue before, scan it anyway, because every time you get there, it's a whole different frequency. But make sure that when you scan that, your antennas are already on, so you have the best reception. One thing I started doing, instead of buying batteries and batteries and batteries, I now bought this thing. So I charge batteries, never have to buy batteries again, and if they're running low, which they never do, I connect it here. And boom, fresh batteries every time. Anyway, that's what I've been using. Let's go under the Bunn here. You can see the bottom. The only thing that comes down from the top of this Bunn booth, which you screw the top to this, is the power, the XLRs for the speakers, and the XLRs for the microphones. Other than that, that's about it. Everything else up here stays in there. The microphone, the my DMX Go, all the power cables, the controller's Velcro down, so it's not going anywhere. And then down here is just my mixer. Let's talk about the mixer. The mixer, I went with the Phoenix PTX 15. Now, the reason I went with this one, obviously, because Phoenix Pro, I know it's a good brand because I've been using the mics forever. And then I said, you know, screw it, let's try the mixer, and it actually turned out very well. The cool thing about this one is that it has Bluetooth. So once you click that, wait, where's the Bluetooth? All right, there you go, Bluetooth. So now if I'm doing cocktail hour with my iPad, if they have like a Spotify playlist, instead of connecting my iPad to the controller and then, you know, all that, I just set it up here and it's Bluetooth. It has its own volume there. Under the controller, I have a drawer. I have business cards, mints, pens. This is where the X-Vibes go, and I'll talk about the X-Vibes right now. Power bank. It has about, I think, 12 outlets in the back. So when I run this cable down, I connect it to the back. This one goes to power, and then other than that, the only thing that comes out is 2 XLRs from here. One that way to one speaker, one the other way to the other speaker. Now, the X-Vibes. I tried this at my last gig, and they were actually really good. So I connect this little thing here. If you guys are not familiar with this, this is the X-Vibe U3. You turn this on, and if you see, let me turn this around. You set it to line, and you power it on. Then you simply connect it there, right? So now that's on. Then, let's say this speaker was way over on the far end of the room. You connect this speaker to power, but no XLR anymore. You don't need to run an XLR. So normally, power for this will be just go straight to the back wall, and then you run some gaff tape, and you just have one line. So now, with that X-Vibe, you don't need to run an XLR that way or that way. I tested these out. I did a gig that was about 8 hours long, and they still had a lot of charge in them, so they're going to last a long time. So you get one for that side, one for the other side. Let me show you on the speaker. The speaker's here. And there's the X-Vibe receiver. So once that's connected in there, and it's very responsive, there's no lag, and I'll show you guys. So let me turn this up. See the response on this? Look at that. So it's only the X-Vibe going to that speaker. So no more cables, which I think is pretty cool. If you're losing a little bit of reception because either the speaker's a little further, whatever, you can run 2 XLRs through the bottom, put one X-Vibe there, one X-Vibe here, kind of pointing out, and then you'll have perfect reception. All right, headphones. I use Bose Quiet Comforts, and the reason I use these, they're so comfortable. You can replace this top part, which I need to do soon. You can replace these, and they always look new. They're lightweight, super comfortable, not expensive. I think that's the best DJ headphones you can get. What else can I talk about? Let's see. I think it pretty much covered everything. So anyway, let's put this. If you guys have questions about the Bunn booth, let me know. Like I said, it comes in 2 bags. One bag for this top housing, the other one for that middle with the thing on the side. So, and the laptop stand. There it is, laptop stand. It does also come with a customized plexiglass, but like I said, I like to make my own, and this is exactly how it fits in. And now it's a flush look. See? Anyway, so if you guys have any questions regarding the Bunn booth, the microphone, the X Vibes, the mixer, the microphones or whatever, power bank, my DMX Go, because that has a lot of people have a lot of questions about this. Feel free to reach out to me. I got you guys. The external hard drives, the QSCs, anything, let me know. I got you guys. And like I said, the skins for these, you go with 12-inch skins. You get them pretty quick. I think it took like 2 to 3 days to get here. It was $89, and I was able to pay through like Venmo. It gives you the option to pay through Venmo, so that was pretty cool. I had some money in there from a gig that I did, and just paid it off through Venmo. So yeah, any questions, hit me up. Peace.